Organic Strawberry Moon Tarot. Hello there. All right. Yeah, we're going to do all 12 signs. Where is this headed? What is popping? And the connection. This is for singles and for couples. Grab a coffee, tea, or whatever you got. Get comfortable, and let's see what's coming through for you tonight. All right. I have a feeling it's going to be kind of spicy. All right. So let's do it, friends. All right, very good. Hello. Hello, those in the chats. How you doing? I'm doing good, thank you. Okay. And then we have people telling me that they want certain signs tonight. Okay, we got Sagittarius, Capricorn. All right, we have, what do we have here? Oh, okay, Pisces. All right, Leo, Cancer, Pisces again. Okay. Um, yes, I get it. Okay. All right, very good. So if you are here, there's a message you are meant to hear, and all these messages are very timely. I'm going to do something a little bit special here. I'm going to use, what is it called? Love Me Oracle, okay, in the beginning of each sign, and see what the message you are meant to hear. Okay, and there's some beautiful pictures in these. Very nicely done, the Love Me Oracle. All right, we'll pull one oracle for each sign as we go through Aries through Pisces. We're going to begin with Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, in that order. All right. And then just a reminder, Thursday is Capricorn reading. Okay, just Capricorn. Gonna go deep in Capricorn. Then after Capricorn, it's Aquarius, then Pisces, then Aries, and so on. All right, you please hit that subscribe so you get your notifications. And I do have a wild card moment. Okay, and wild card nights are, I don't know when I pop up. I just pop up randomly. Could be in the morning, could be at 2 in the morning, 4 in the morning, 8 in the morning, doesn't matter. But if you are subscribed, you'll get your notifications. And what those wild card are is what I just let tarot do its thing. Okay, there's no specific script that I'm following. We'll just see what the cards have to say. What do you need to know? That kind of thing. Okay? All right, so let's begin with Aries. I'm glad you're here. Welcome, welcome in. I'm Claudia St. John's, and this is Organic Strawberry Moon Tarot. And we're going to move fast, sign by sign. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay? All right, so Aries, let's begin with Aries. Your first oracle card is you have the couple duo union, okay? And this is for singles, couples, or those in between, all right? Welcome. Messages apply that for anybody who's dealing with another, whether it's a past person, current, new, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. All right. So it's this card says, together we go further and twice as joyfully. All right, couple duo card. What is that about? What is that, number 15? All right, maybe some of you were born on the 15th. Okay, let me read to you what this card is trying to say here. All right. I'll put it in the forefront right here. Aries, you are the couple duo union. All right. All right, this says for you, unions are taking pride of place, and people are finally forming relationships based on love. Love will vanquish singledom, and common projects will be confirmed. People will come closer physically, and seduction games are on the horizon, even if they might seem a little timid for a while. Tell yourself that not all relationships and unions unfold at the same pace in romantic movies as they do in romantic movies. Take time to savor each moment spent together. Joyfully explore your partner and try not to systematically anticipate the future so much. Be in the present. Life is short, so don't deprive yourself of the best by rushing the most beautiful stages in the story. All right, well said. All right, love me, tarot. All right, very good. All right, Aries, let's begin the reading. All right. Ooh, ew. All right. Hi. Hi, Bijou. Hi, Dark Lair. Hi, Lena. How you doing? Hello. All right. All right. So, Aries, let's see what you got going on. Hi, Mary. Hi, Pamela. Hi, John. Hi, Nick. Hi, Ed. How you guys doing? Welcome in. All right. All right, and Taurus will be next after Aries, then Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, so on. All right. All right, these are juicy. Yeah, the full moon is passing. We just had a few days of the full moon's energy. All right. And if you want to catch the full moon's effect, that reading will be up very soon. Yeah, we just, when I did, I think that was just done on Sunday, a couple days ago, when the full moon was really in effect. Yeah, there were some twists and turns to the plot for sure. Okay. Interesting answers that came out. All right, let's see what's going on right now. What's popping? All right, where is the connections headed for those that are dealing with new, current, or with the past? All right. All right. All right, Aries, you ready? All right, Aries. Let's do it. All right, let's see what you got. All right. So, Aries, in your current situation, we have the lovely Temperance Angel, strong Sagittarius energy. Some of you may have Sagittarius somewhere in your rising Venus moon. All right. Or you could be dealing with the Sagittarius. So, the current energy looks like some of you guys are, right now balancing things out, your life out with like work, love, working out, eating, having fun, trying to have some moderation in your life. All right. It doesn't look like you're trying to rush anywhere. It doesn't look like you're taking it. You're not slowed down. You're just at a right pace at this time. All right. Looks like Aries, have integrated your past lessons now into your current situation, or that's the goal, right? And some of you guys been healing. All right. So the person that's on your mind, how do they feel about you? Ooh, the Six of Cups. Why the Six of Cups? What does that got to say? All right, so Aries, there's a person from your past who's definitely reflecting on your relationship with them. All right, there's somebody out there that is definitely feeling nostalgic about you and their relationship that you guys once had. But if this is a new connection or a current connection, I definitely feel like this new person definitely feels like you. Even a current situation, even a current person feels like you're surprised. You surprise them, Aries. Like, and once they think they have you figured out, you surprise them again. It's like, Aries surprises me, but I feel like it's in a good, sweet, tender way. Like sometimes you say or do things that's very sweet and kind and just throws them, surprises them. Sometimes Aries could be very temperamental, gets angry easily, can be loud, can be this, can be that, but then there's some very sweet parts to you and this surprises person. Yeah. So It's all cool. It's up on the up and up. All right. What is your advice right now, Aries? Ooh. So you have the Ace of Wands as your advice here. What is that telling me? Okay, you know what? The card is telling you to initiate more. Okay, to take a bold action, to initiate. I'm not saying initiate all the time. I'm not saying you have to do all the work, initiate everything here. I'm not saying that. I'm saying initiate. You know, it's okay sometimes to be the passenger, but it's telling you to initiate. Like with your feelings, with your emotions. Don't always wait for the other person to express their feelings first. You know, this, I think, Aries, you could use a little push. And sometimes, you could you could be the first one to express your feelings, what you're expecting in a connection, what you're wanting. It's okay. It's okay to be the first and to initiate these discussions. And yes, even if it's a sexual thing, you can initiate it, whether you're a male or female, it don't matter. If you like something, let them know. If you're attracted, let them know. Okay, what do you like? All right. So your advice is to initiate and to initiate expressing yourself, your feelings. Be the first one once in a while. Okay. And then what is their future action towards you, Aries? The devil. Look at that. The Diablo. Oh. Oh, this person is going to love it when you initiate things. I'll tell you that. Yeah, so this person definitely has. Look at this person's eyes for you. They definitely are mesmerized. They got the googly eyes. Ooh, Aries is mesmerizing. They definitely feel a magnetic pull to you. Okay, they definitely feel that intense attraction, that intense sexual chemistry. Okay, chemistry, intense sexual. Definitely. Okay, definitely. And you know what, Aries? There could be some of your meeting for the first time or been talking to that feels like a soulmate. And I'm sure there's a few Aries out there that is thinking of a past person that feels like that you lost a soulmate. All right. All right. Definitely with this energy, I'm just going to put those there are dealing with an ex. There could be an ex reaching out to you very soon. Okay. And I'm just going to let you know for some of those that are having an ex reach out, I do feel like you both will have that sexual magnetic pull. Okay. Being tempted sexually. And some of you may act on that. Okay. And that's it. All right. So we have strong Capricorn, strong Sagittarius. We got Aries energy, Scorpio, but of course it could be any sign. All right. Now let's go now to Taurus. Oh, that was spicy. Ooh, that was very spicy for Aries. Let's see, Taurus, what you guys got. Now, I love Taurus. All right, my Taurus. Here you guys go. Okay. All right, let's first see what your oracle has to say for you. All right, let's see what card comes out for you. All right. Am I read backwards? Okay, here we go. Okay. All right, Taurus, what do you got? You got number 40, the paranoia, madness, hassles. It takes a nut to recognize one. Okay. Is that right? All right, let's see what this says. That's okay. So paranoia, madness, hassles. This is the Love Me Oracle. Okay, it's brand new. Very cute designs on that. So this is about to err is human, to forgive divine. There is nothing like, hold on. This is number 40. Paranoia, madness, hassles. Okay, it takes a nut to recognize one. All right, here we are. Goodness. It's a challenge to keep your ideas in place along with the normal energy that should go with it. This is a time of tumultuous communication, which can range from simple troubles to mad, paranoid hysteria. Nothing is so complicated that it can't be dealt with. Doctors and therapists can help you through difficult times. If it's a recurrent problem, you must solve it by any means through therapy, medication, or family support for the sake of your family, especially if there are children. If it's a first major crisis, ask yourself a single important question. Are you willing to go through this again? Some unhealthy behavior may lead to irreversible acts. Take care of yourself and those around you who cannot defend themselves. And if you're the one who overreacts, get treatment and help. And if you want to reconnect with love in your home, it's up to you alone to do what is right, to do what it takes to repair the damage. Okay. So it says things sometimes can go left when we're dealing with another, especially when emotions are involved. But it's like, take responsibility. And if you say or do something hurtful, make amends. And if you can't control yourself, get therapy. All right. That sounded a little bit heavy. Okay. Jeez. All right. All right, no worries. Let's keep it light. All right, Taurus, let's see what I got for you. All right, what does the card say is coming in your way? What is headed? What is headed your way, Taurus? Jeez. Alright. Not that you need any therapy, but there's many different kinds of therapies nowadays. Lots and lots of different kinds of therapies. Oh, Lord. All right. Taurus. Yes. Jodi. All right. Let's see what you got going on here. All right. Current situation. Taurus. You have the Judgment. All right. So believe it or not, Taurus, this is a very important time right now you're going through. Right. Some of you have been going through change. Big change or making a lot of little changes. It's like I feel like some of you have doing little what is it called? You're going through like a transformative period to better yourself, to better your situation. It's like I'm tweaking. It's like you're tweaking up certain things about yourself or about what kind of connections you are in, or you're making little changes or you're making big changes where they need to be. Okay. It's like you are answering a calling and you're going in that direction. Okay, very good. Some of you right now are at a very important point in your life of making a decision regarding love. Okay. So let's see what that talks about. All right, let's see. How does this person feel about you? All right. We got 2 cards out, and I'm going to take it. All right, we got the Temperance Angel and the Ace of Wands. All right, so this person is very attracted to you, Taurus, and they're definitely very sexually motivated towards you. Definitely are inspired to have this beginning or renewing the connection with you. And this person's love style is how you're going to know this person's love style. For let me first tell you what it's not like. Okay. Their love style isn't grandiose. It's not big gestures. It's not, you know, a lot of emotional outburst or lovey-dovey, talk. It's more about the little things this person does on a daily basis. The little things that they do to show you that they're there for you, that they're not going there, that you can rely on them. Okay, and those little things, what grounds the connection. A spark. You can have a lot of fire, a lot of passion, but that's always temporary, right? Somebody keeps doing something every day on a daily basis, that starts adding up to bigger things. Okay. And so, what's your advice here, Taurus? The Page of Swords. Okay. So, what you're being advised, couple things, Taurus, couple things. So it's like, be careful, like how you come across, all right, with your talk. Um, a lot of you are witty, very good at witty banter, funny. Some of you guys can be blunt. You say things that you're thinking or feeling on top of your head, and they just come out. I get that. But a lot of times you need to pay attention to how you come across, especially when you're meeting somebody new. Okay. Um, do you sound cynical all the time? Are you pessimistic? Are you always sarcastic? Do you come off rude, inconsiderate, insensitive? So pay attention to how you sound. Okay. And then secondly, it also talks about choose your battles carefully. Not everything that you have feelings about needs to escalate into a fight, or needing to prove you're right, or needing to defend something. You don't have to defend everything very strongly. Okay, you make your point, you make your stance, and sometimes that's just enough. And so it's like, choose, be mindful of how you come across when you talk, when you speak. And then, not everything has to be a fight, or blown into a big power position. I'm taking a stance. So pick your battles carefully. Not every disagreement needs to be a big fight. And not, and be careful how you come across with others. Okay. And then what's their future action towards you? Is the Death card. Ooh. Okay, so the Death card talks about changes, and you started the reading that you were already going through a transformation. So the Death card is telling me this person wants to see some changes here. Okay, and if things don't change, yes, it might come to an end. All right, definitely there's a cycle that's closing out, but a cycle probably needs to close out so a new one and a better one can start. Okay. So as long as you're not resisting to change, having this, your advice is the Page of Swords. Ask questions. How am I missing something? What do I need to do here differently? Are you happy with me? Did I say something to her upset you? Asking questions, being curious, okay? Investigating. What are these changes? If you don't already know, okay? Some of you, like I said in the beginning of the reading, been working on yourself. All right, keep initiating that transition energy. Keep initiating your feelings, and expressing your expectations and where do you want this to go. All right, we have Sagittarius, Scorpio again, Aries, and We have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but of course it could be any sign. All right, and that was for Taurus. So Taurus is already going through a transformation, whether this is conscious or unconscious. They're going to be at a point to need to make a decision. Person's feelings for Taurus is that they feel balanced, that there's good chemistry here, and that the little things that you do is how you express, is Taurus how this person expresses their feelings for you. Your advice is to watch how you communicate, what's your tone, what your speech like. Are you always cynical? Are you always pessimistic? Are you always sarcastic, rude? And then, pick your battles carefully. Not everything needs to be a drawn out fight. And then there are future actions towards you is change. All right. If things don't change, it could be going to an end. Definitely end of a cycle. All right. So, so you need to get in that Page of Swords energy and talk, communicate, and sort things out. All right. Let's now go to Gemini. All right, should we skip that oracle stuff? I don't know. Does it slow things down when we do the oracle? Oh, we have Aquarius. Okay. Hi, Ashley. Then I have Cancer, Leo, Pisces. Yes. Okay, very cool. All right. All right, well, let's go to Gemini real quickly. Let's do the oracle. All right, so love me oracle, Gemini, really quickly. What you got here? All right, the wisdom, temperance, and the calm. All right. Finally, the gentle pleasures of life and some quiet time just for you. All right. Calmness, huh? What is that, number 2? Or is that number 11? That's number 11. Okay, number 11. Yes, wisdom, temperance, and the calm. Finally, the gentle pleasures of life and some quiet time just for you. The time has come to allow yourself to feel all the wisdom and temperance of life and to enjoy yourself and only yourself, Gemini. Don't let anyone disrupt this moment in time. It is so rare in your daily life. Do take advantage of this emotional break to recharge your batteries. If love life things are uncertain and not quite up to par, the best thing for you is to remain calm and let the current of life's energies do their work. Don't be there for something if you don't want to, and don't feel the need to justify that position. Instead, offer an alternative. Sometimes in life, it's not unhealthy to redirect things in your favor if necessary in order to have a bit of peace. It's just good strategy for everyone's well being and especially for your own. Okay, very cool. All right, Gemini. So sometimes if you don't want to do something, don't do it. And sometimes finding calm and finding temperance, that's worth a lot than just going along just to get along. All right, there you go. All right, Gemini, let's go to your tarot now. Da da da, Gemini, Gemini, I. All right, has anybody been to the moon? Is the moon real or is it a big satellite dish? All right, let's see. Gemini, where are we going? All right. Ready? Ready? All right. Yeah, grab your coffee, grab your tea, get some chips, get a croissant if you like croissants, and pull up a chair. Let's get into it. Gems. All right. All right. Let's look. All right. 4 of coins. All right. What's going on with the 4 of coins energy? All right. Gemini, I feel at this time, money may be scarce. Okay. Some of you guys are worried about your financial situation. So some of you right now are concerned with your finances and are not trying to spend. Okay. Some of you guys are, trying to, control your spending and watch your money more tightly at this time. And I feel like this energy is kind of bleeding over into your love life. So as you are being very protective and guarded with your money energy, I feel like now it's bleeding into your love energy, your heart energy. Whether you are consciously aware of this or not, but you are feeling like you're coming across like somebody who's paranoid. Somebody who's paranoid about getting hurt, having their heart broken. But what if? But what if? Are you just getting a piece of cake? Or is this something that you guys talked about? Like, oh, okay, yeah, we need to get married right away. All right, Gemini, let's find out. What are this person's feelings for you? Ooh. All right, their feelings for you is the star. This person is very, they adore you. I feel like this person does adore you, whether they're new or somebody you know. And if this is a person from our past, this person definitely, crossing their fingers and hoping for a reconnection here. They would definitely want to see you, especially if you've been holding back from this person. But singles, yeah, this person's thinking, oh my God, I'm so lucky. Gemini, I can't believe I met Gemini. Oh my. And yeah, and couples, I feel like this person totally adores you. Possibly even putting you on a pedestal. Okay. There could be some distance between a Gemini and their person watching right now. Okay, so let's go into it. What's your advice, Gemini? Whether you're dealing with new or somebody from the past or somebody for a minute, perhaps, the wheel. All right. So, Gemini, your advice is to, it's not to push things, it's not to force things. It's like to loosen up your control a little bit here. Okay. Things are going to be all right. Just, just lay back your stranglehold on, needing to force a certain narrative. It's like not your time. It's when come on, sweetie, come here. No, okay. All right, Gemini. So it's saying divine's timing. And with the star and the wheel here, Gemini, this could be saying that you may feel a divine connection here. Like this could feel like somebody being a soulmate energy. Okay. Like you feel this like on a deeper level. Okay. And the wheel is saying as time is moving forward, you're gonna see the connection move forward as well. So I don't see anything stagnating here. All right, and what's our future actions for you? Oh, beautiful. These are both Aquarius. This is Aquarius's energy. You got the Six of Pentacles, and that talks about their future action towards you, Gemini. As this person is willing to meet you, is willing to match you, willing to meet you. They want reciprocity. All right, they want equal give and take with you. So this is not somebody who's just gonna sit there and drain and just take what you're offering. No, no, this person's gonna meet you. They're gonna meet you and be like, okay, we're both in it. We're both giving to this. Not just one person's invested and the other person's not. Yes, okay. And then signs, so they do want reciprocity here. And the signs we got here is Aquarius, Sagittarius, Pisces. We have Capricorn. We got Taurus. But it could be any sign. All right, guys. All right, let's move it now to Cancer. All right, Cancer. Yes. No, wrong color. Oh, here we go. All right, after Cancer is going to be Leo, then Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, in that order. So we're at Cancer right now. Let me shuffle, 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 shuffle. All right. So Aries, Taurus, and Gemini got an oracle reading in the beginning. That was the three signs that got a little favored. In the next reading, the rest of you would get a little bit different flavoring or favoritism in a different way. Okay. All right, let's go to Cancer now. All right, first card out. The World. Wow. Number 21. Some of you could be born on the 21st. I'll even give it to the 31st. Okay. Or to the 32nd. Or to the 30th. All right. So we have the World card. So right now, Cancer, there could be like some kind of mail or some kind of package coming in. Okay. It's about to arrive. And maybe some of you are thinking about traveling, or maybe somebody you care about. Some of you could be in a long distance relationship waiting for somebody to come and visit you. Maybe the energy feels like you're waiting them to come back home. All right. Maybe some of you are feeling homesick right now, missing up a certain place. Okay, missing you were back at home. All right. So we are still in the travel season. Some of you guys, the holidays are ending. January 6th tends to be it's called mini Christmas in Ireland, or it's a Christmas for women. Women get to celebrate that January 6th as a Christmas day, and where the men do all the cooking and cleaning and all that stuff while the women get to play. So yeah, so after like the holidays are wrapping up here, now it's like time to go back home, resume back to ordinary life. This is also Cancer, a cycle has ended for you. All right, this is also some of you, yeah, wrapping things up. Could have a connection ended, or it's about to wrap up a connection. Okay. Definitely a cycle is closing out, and how appropriate, Cancer. We are at the end of the year, a new beginning. So as one chapter ends, a whole new chapter is beginning. All right. Do a lot of the Cancers agree with me? Some of you are ready for this new chapter to begin, and some of you, already started it 6 days ago. All right. Cancer. So the person you're thinking about, what is their feelings for you? Ooh, the Five of Cups. Why is this person feeling the Five of Cups? What happened here? So there is somebody who is missing you and they feel regrets. They can even be, look at all these cups built over here. They could be even like, sad. Even like drinking, crying over the situation. Definitely somebody's missing and having regrets here, feeling sad. Okay. What's your advice here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Your advice is the Knight of Pentacles. So your advice to move forward. Now you don't have to be like, there's no rush here. It's just saying, for some of you, maybe some of you Cancer are in this energy as well as the Five of Cups. Maybe some of you are feeling a loss, feeling disappointed, feeling very sad, feeling down. Okay, so it's just saying to just move one step at a time. Just take one step at a time and just move it forward. All right, and then this card with this yellow, as you see here, it's like this bright yellow. It could also be, yeah, it's also signaling to you to caution. Caution. You know, um, are you dotting your I's? Are you crossing your T's? Because you don't want to hurry through anything right now, especially when it comes to like daily life matters or work stuff or bills or anything that you're rushing to get through, and now you're going to have to go back and redo it because it wasn't done well. So it's like, take your time, go at your level, go at your pace, pay attention to the details, but keep pushing along. One step in front of the other is your advice. All right, and what is this person's future action? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, the Temperance Angel came back out. Okay. So this is very significant here. You got a Major Arcana card coming out, Nine of Minor. So this is a big theme card. The Temperance Angel. And some of you have a spirit guide or somebody from the other side that's trying to guide you. Okay. So their future action towards you is going to be like they're patiently coming towards you, and it's going to be to reconcile the situation, to reconnect. But it's not going to be through a huge romantic gesture. It's not going to be anything like lovey-dovey. It's going to be more of a, let's compromise. Can we talk this out? Can we work this out? Okay. Energy. Yeah. And if this is new, this is a new person. Now, this person could be feeling in the Five of Cups energy, or even you, because you're still hurting from a recent connection. Okay. So then that's why your advice is, if this is new, or even if you're in a connection and this is the energy you're in or they're in, the Five of Cups, when they're feeling sad, disappointed, having regrets, to move slowly. Okay, to move slowly right now. All right, to move things slowly forward. And then that's why Temperance is saying to have patience and to take the middle ground. You know, this is not about all or nothing. This is not about, sprinting, going fast. This is about even keel energy, taking the middle ground. This is, you know, um, communicating middle ground energy, 100%. Okay. So that was for Cancer. In Cancer, we have here Sagittarius, Capricorn. We have Taurus, Virgo, and then we have Scorpio. But of course, it could be any sign. Any sign. Yes. Okay. So let's go now to Gemini, please. No, not Gemini. Leo. Whoa, we're gonna like regress backwards. Let's go to Leo. Leo in the house. Hey, hey. All right, Leo. There you go. I gave you a little smiley face. All right. Maybe that's a nose ring. I don't know. Okay. All right, Leo. Leo. All right, Leo. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got with the reading. Okay. Where are things headed now? All right. And if you are here, then there is messages you are meant to hear. It doesn't mean it has to come from just your sign. If you hear something from any sign and it resonates with you, take it. Maybe you're meant to hear more than one message. Absolutely. Maybe a few. All right. And if any of this resonates, tap and follow for more. You're always to come back next time. I'm coming Thursday doing Capricorn, just Capricorn. Each week there's a single sign that I do. I did Sagittarius. You can check that out. That did very well. I'm going to do singles, couple, money, and I'll go through all 12 signs, how they view you at this time. Okay? A lot of good information in those specific videos. All right, Leo, let's see what we got here for you. All right, current situation, the Nine of Wands. All right. The Wounded Warrior. This is Sagittarius Minor Arcana card. So, Leo, let me ask you. Is it fair to say that lately it's like, your patience is running thin? You're feeling kind of annoyed, feeling kind of frustrated in your love life. What about the singles? It's like, I tried this before and it's not working. I just keep trying and not working. A couple of some of you guys are having a lot of fights. More fights than you want to admit to. Okay. So, Leo, I feel like a lot of you are, You're not giving up on love. I don't feel like you're giving up on love, but I definitely feel like you're being vigilant. All right, when things are getting good, it's kind of gets scary for you because you're like, oh, yeah, when's that shoe about to drop? When's that shoe about to drop? So a lot of you do have your walls up. A lot of you feel guarded, but you're still hanging in there. Okay, you're still being resilient. Okay. So let's find out, Leo, the person that you're thinking of. How do they feel about you at this time? Ooh, wow. What a good energy. So I'll tell you what, Leo. All right, whether this person's new or not, and next returning, I like this energy a lot. This person isn't bringing in past baggages, is not hoarding the past around with them like a tattoo. This person's like, listen, if they're new, I'm open. I'm open hearted. I don't have past trauma, past baggages that I'm dragging into this connection. If this is somebody you've been dealing with, they're like, I'm open to expressing. I'm open to being affectionate. I'm open to letting my emotions flow. I'm not restricting my feelings. I'm not compressing them. I'm not denying them. I'm not hiding them. Like that energy. Yeah, it just and they're right, and they're willing to grow. You know, they're willing to let their feelings go and flow and grow. Yeah, the past person even may be thinking about rekindling here. All right, definitely open, refreshing energy, refreshing the connection. All right, so let's find out what is the advice for you at this time, Leo. All right, we have, look at this. Holy moly, you have two aces back to back. So, the advice for you, Leo, you have the Ace of Pentacles, and it's telling you to, to whether it's to start or to renew. Start or renew again the connection on a solid, grounded footing. Okay. Plan to have this steady initial renew energy or starting energy. But don't just think about it, it's starting now or just starting today. Think of it, it's something that's going to last for a long time. You're initiating something that's going to last a long time. It has the potential. If there's somebody you want to initiate or renew a connection with, definitely it's in your hands to do so. Okay, at this time. If that honors your structure. Okay, so that's where we go. So Leo, you got Ace of Pentacles, beautiful card. And then let's figure this out. What is their next future actions towards you? Ooh, the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So I like this energy. You know why? Because this person is, into you, but they're not going to lose themselves in this connection. And this person is going to keep their independence, which shows that they're strong, healthy, and that's the right way to do this. It's like, I still could be very true to this connection, true to you, Leo, but I also value, my self, my independence. So this person's not trying to come in and lean on you, not trying to become financially dependent on you, emotionally dependent, physically dependent, what have you. This person is going to maintain their independence while growing and prospering in its connection with you. All right, and that's what you're wanting. Yeah. You come in with the Nine of Sticks energy, expecting things to be the worst, expecting the other shoe to drop, And honey, I don't see any shoe dropping here. I don't see things getting worse. Not even close to it. This looks like a very strong reading. In fact, I don't know if you've been with somebody and things, and if you have a history like this with the Nine of Wands energy, where, yeah, this is like the window barrier. We have, in the past, we had a lot of rocky stuff happen. Okay? Well, that's not what I see moving forward here. I see that there is actually a renewing energy where things freshen up and actually look really good. So, Leo, if you got somebody, it doesn't look like you have to go out and try to get another new person. I just feel like you need to figure it out. Okay, beautiful. So we have Virgo, we have Capricorn, we got Cancer, we got Sagittarius. But Leo, of course, it could be any sign. All right, you guys, that was a good reading for Leo. All right, let's now go to Virgo. Virgo, ergo, my Virgos. Yes, hit that subscribe button, join the tribe. You'll get your notifications when I do the wild card thing, and then when I do individual signs. So after Capricorn, it'll be Aquarius, then Pisces, and Aries, and so on. All right, and we go deep. We go deep in those readings. We find out money, love, career, everything's on the table. House, legal, spirituality. But there is only, a limited time. So whatever I can get in the time, limited time, whatever is speaking to me the loudest, I will mention it. Okay? Yeah. All right. There we go. All right. Okay. So Virgo, let me get into this reading. Let's see where this is going. Okay. All right, let's begin. Virgo, current situation. The 8 of Wands. Look at that. All right, so Virgo, if things were going slow, don't be surprised if suddenly things start picking up. We're now, January has begun. Things were maybe a little bit slowing down, but things are going to start picking up. There could be a lot of communication messages coming in, all right, especially for you singles. If you're on these dating apps, I wouldn't be surprised you're getting a hit up, all right. This can be many different people or one person totally interested, okay. Yeah, I believe that the energy for Virgo is right now, the energy is going to be speeding up. Things are going to faster. New love coming in fast. Start talking to somebody, communication takes off. Okay, and then when communication takes off, other things take off fast. Things go fast. All right, I like that energy. All right, let's see more. All right, this person, what's their feelings for Virgo here? Ooh, the lover's lover, honey. Ooh, somebody loving on you, sweet Virgo. Yes, definitely. Somebody feels that deep passion. Oh, yes, the mutual attraction. They feel a deep bond with you. This can feel like soulmate energy, kindred spirit energy. Definitely, there is deep, passionate intimacy, sexual appeal. Yes, a deep shared bond. Yes. Okay. Very cool. So, what's your advice right now? Let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and your advice is the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords. So, your advice right now, Virgo, is to express your feelings, express your thoughts. What are you wanting? Where do you want this situation to go? It's like you need to express yourself. To open up and be honest. I'm not saying be brutally honest. I'm just being like be soft and just open up gently here and express where do you want this to go? What are you thinking here? Where would you like this to go? What do you expect? Okay. And as I feel the cards are definitely the energy I'm picking up here. The emotion lingering with this card energy. That if when you guys have this heart to heart communication, okay, I feel that the energy starts moving forward or even going deeper, adding towards the deeper commitment. I like these cards very much. So, the Eight of Wands, the Lovers, the Ace of Swords. All right, and let's find out. Virgo, what is their future action towards you? The Ten of Wands. Okay. So the energy is moving fast. It's picking up, so listen, you know, and let's address this, okay? Because everybody always thinks that, oh, if you're, when feelings are increasing, when people are in love, somebody could be falling in love here, deeper commitment, things going fast, feelings increasing here, things moving forward. We're like communication flowing. Sometimes, the thing that trips us up is when feelings start growing, feelings start getting deeper. This can freak out some people. All right. So this person can view love as hard, not because you did anything wrong, Virgo. It could be just their own inner beliefs or their past experiences, but or they just could be having a tough time in general. But they're whatever is going on, they could feel like that they're feeling overwhelmed right now. They feel like love is hard, but they're still gonna push through this energy. Right? They don't want to give it up. They don't want to give up the connection. They want to push forward and see where this can grow. This person may be overwhelmed by workload or other things going on. And if this person, just one thing I'm going to tell you to be mindful of right now, Virgo, make sure that talk with this person and make sure this person doesn't feel like they're carrying the whole connection by themselves. Okay? That they're not initiating the communication, they're not initiating the deeper commitment. They may feel like it's all on them. They're doing it all. All right. So just a little check in communication. Even if this is new, or even if this is somebody you've been a while and you're used to them always doing everything, just checking in to see, hey, what can I do here? Or maybe you initiating some things, taking off some of the load off this person's back. And if they are stressed out, just maybe talking about or sharing a problem is cut in half already, cuts a problem in half. All right. So let's recap. Things are going to be picking up. You got a person showing up very soon for you in love, and it's going to be the Lover's card. This is going to feel like a soulmate and kindred spirit. There's going to be a divine connection. Couples, things are going to start moving fast all of a sudden, okay? Communication is going to be the key. being open is expressing your feelings, a lot of messages, keeping the communication flowing and going. And by doing this is by staying open, honest, telling them what you're expecting, what you're wanting, what you're thinking, right? And then having that good heart to heart communication, moving things along, moving things forward. And then it's like somebody feels overwhelmed here. Maybe you both feel overwhelmed, but nobody's giving up. Nobody's giving up. Even if it feels hard, it's still pushing through that energy. Still pushing through that energy. Life happens. Life happens. Sometimes life happens. You get, work, your boss piles all these deadlines on you all of a sudden at once, and you're like, oh, you know, um, just life happens, all right? But yeah, this person may got a lot of things on their plate, a lot of responsibilities, obligations at this time. I don't know, but whatever it is, they're pushing through. Okay. All right, you got here Gemini in the majors. You got a lot of Sagittarius energy, Libra, but of course it could be any sign. All right. All right, Virgo, thanks. All right, now let's go to Libra, 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 Libra. All right. All right, how do you spell Libra? W-O-R-I. No. All right, Libra in the house. Oops. Libra, Libra, bra, 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 bra. Blah, 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 blah. All right, Libra, let's see. What's in your current situation? What's going on right now in your current energy? And then we're going to find out what are their feelings for you, what's your advice, and you can take the advice or you can leave it. It's up to you. And we're going to see what their future action is so you can get some insight and foresight. Knowledge is power, but knowledge is really power when you take action based on the knowledge received. Just absorbing knowledge doesn't do anything. No, it does not. All right. All right, Libra, let's see what's going on here. All right, let's go. Libra. Yeah, yeah. All right, Ace of Pentacles. Look at that. A lot of you could be starting something new at this time. I feel like there is a large sum of money. Some of you guys could be getting a large sum of money coming in, or this is a good time for that to get that promotion. It's definitely the energy. Inheritance, a large sum of money. Could be a lottery win. Could be something like casino winning somehow. Get a large sum of money, and that how that comes about could be different. Or this is talking about more money coming in through a promotion, a side hustle panning out, somebody paying you back, or you getting that loan or an investment working out. So I see more money in your energy. I definitely see a new opportunity in love. All right, so singles, I definitely see something stable coming in. And this stable connection coming in has the potential to be something long lasting. And singles definitely got something very stable and steady coming in. Couples, it looks like a good time to renew the connection. All right, renewing the connection, freshening it up, as they say. Okay, and then of course there could be reconnection with the past person if that's what you're seeking. All right, now let's go. How do they feel about you, Libra? So you have a good, and this is so appropriate. I just want to validate this for Libra. This is the new year. We're at the beginning of January. How appropriate that the cards are telling you you have an Ace of Pentacles. Aces are all about beginnings. You're starting out the year very tuned in, tapped on, turned in. So you're really on point. Starting it off on a solid, stable footing. Okay. And not just one thing. It looks like a lot of things in your life right now. It could be in love, money, this, that. All right. So let's find out then. What is this person's feelings for you, Libra? Wow. We actually had the Ace of Cups. Their feelings is that they're open with the heart. Okay. They're leading with emotional honesty. All right. They're leading with emotional honesty, and they're open hearted. This person ain't carrying in emotional baggage, emotional garbage. They're not a mess. They're not trauma bonded. They're not focused on the past. They're in the current energy. You have two aces here. It's like I'm open with my heart. I am leading with emotional honesty. And, I'm letting my emotions flow. That's the main important thing. They're letting their emotions flow. So, what's the next card? Tell us. Yes. The next card, wow, you got the Two of Cups. Look at this reading. Now, the Two of Cups can talk about a partnership of some kind. This is talking about mutual agreement. This is mutual attraction. This is talking about we're on the same page. I see you. You see me. You feel heard. You feel seen. You guys both see each other, both hear each other. It's like you guys are on the same page. This can be, of course, a friendship. This can, of course, be a business partnership. This can be a love connection. You feel like the intensity of the connection, yeah, so this looks good. All right, so what is the Two of Cups saying for you? Yeah, it looks like you guys are on the same page here. Okay, so the advice is whatever this is, whatever type of connection it is, it's right now it's in a good spot. It's in a good spot. No need to rush things, no need to control things. Just let it naturally unfold. All right. And then let's see what's their future action towards you. Wow, the King of Cups. Wow, these are such solid grounds. Now, you know what, Libra? Listen, this person's showing up in their future actions as the King of Cups, whether they're male or female. And this tells me a lot about this person. They're very emotionally intelligent. This is not someone who is, their emotions lead them. No. This is a person that controls their emotions, checks their emotions. They don't react to emotions. They respond. Okay. So this person is very, in their future action towards you, they're going to be kind, gentle, compassionate, understanding. This is not somebody that's going to be volatile or moody. They're coming emotionally balanced, emotionally stable. And I feel like this person has a lot of feelings for you. And like I said, this connection could be starting out as a business connection, could be starting out as a friendship. But there's a lot of compassion. There's a lot of like loyalty, respect here. And it's like, I see you, I hear you, we're on the same page, we're connecting. Just let things naturally go where they go. Don't need to force it, don't need to control it, don't need to be a narrative of this, okay? And let it be okay of what this connection becomes. If it's just friendship, let that be okay. And then, so we do have a lot of good cards here. And even if it is a friendship or business thing, it has the potential to be something long term. This person is very emotionally intelligent. This is not somebody that's going to be explosive, you know, or unhinged emotionally. They're not. This is somebody who acts very mature emotionally. Okay, whether they're male or female. I like this energy. This is somebody that can wear many shoes or wear many hats. And this is somebody who could be a friend slash a lover. And it's somebody that's could be a business partner slash lover slash baby daddy, mama dad, or mama, baby mama. This person can wear many hats. Okay. They just don't wear one type of hat. This person can be many different things to you in life. All right, so we have all water, a lot of Cancer energy. We got Capricorn. All right, of course, it can be any sign. All right, so now we have Libra. Let's go to Scorpio, please. All right, Scorpio, let's see where this is going. Okay, Scorpio. All right, let's do it. All right. All right, Scorpio, current situation, the Hermit. So many of you right now are withdrawing your energy, okay? Right now, a lot of you are withdrawing your energy. It's not that you're lacking feelings, not at all. Feelings could definitely be there, but I feel a lot of you may be just right now withdrawing your energy and maybe wanting to spend some time alone, being in an introspective mood, or just doing some self-analysis, or just reflecting on things, reflecting on the past, reflecting on the current situation, or just analyzing things internally. And that's a good place to be. Some of you just had we had major holidays and things, a lot of noise going on, and some of you just right now want some quiet time, some time to yourself. And why not? You're definitely entitled to that. All right, so let's find out, what is this person's feelings for you? All right, Magician. So this person definitely feels very confident. They definitely feel very confident about you. And they definitely feel like you have your stuff going on. And and this person is like, for couples, I feel like they're ready to take action, to go and take this to a deeper commitment. All right, let's find out what your advice is at this time. All right, the High Priestess. So, your advice at this time, Scorpio, is to right now, for new people, is to keep your feelings right now private. Be quiet about it right now until we see more from this person. Okay, what are they wanting? Till you get more from this person. All right, you're being advised to keep your to be hush hush about your feelings right now. And for couples, like your thing is like even though the holidays I have been here right now, just being keeping your feelings private. You know, you want to be affectionate or you want to express any emotions. It's like you may feel like I want to do it when it's just you and I don't want to tell you I love you or pinch your ass in front of everybody in the room. I just want to do it when it's just you and I. All right, because again, you're in this hermit energy. So right now, maybe you were around a lot of people recently and you're just wanting to just do the hermit energy mode. All right, let's just keep it very down key, low key, very private, very personal kind of thing. You're not showing off. And the magician here, this person can be a little bit of a show off. This person can be look at me. So I don't know if that's having an effect on why you're going more private or what, but this is the energy you're in. Okay. So what I'm trying to do is give you insight and foresight to a situation. All right. Not that there's anything wrong here. Okay. I didn't say anything's wrong here, Scorpio. All right, let's find out what is this person's future action towards you? Ooh, look at that. The Ten of Cups. That definitely surprised me. So the Ten of Cups, it's like, like I said, going to the deeper commitment, whatever that means for a Scorpio. Um, is that getting a home together? Is that moving in? Is that extending the family? Is that having a family? Is that walking down the aisle? It just is that, us being more committed to each other. Whatever that thing is, it's going to the deeper, going to the next level, going to a deeper commitment. Mm-hmm. And it's not just it's like Scorpio, some of you, the end game is this person may actually be the answer to your love dreams. You know, this is the person that's gonna give you your dream love. Some of you got still they're about to come in very soon. All right. Yeah. All right. We have Virgo here. We got Gemini. We got Pisces. A lot of Pisces energies, but it could be any sign. All right, let's go now to Sagittarius. All right. Hello there. Hi, guys in the chat. And those quietly watching, hello. Bye, Ashley. 555. All right. I'm not ignoring people in the chats. I'm just focusing on the reading. All right. All right, Sagittarius, the last fire sign of the night. All right, Sagittarius. All right, what do I got for Sagittarius? Sagittarius, you can go down to my channel. I did you guys your sign, okay? And I also gave you a 3-month prediction in that reading, okay? So it also has, I think, up to February. I think that was back in November. I might also do a Sagittarius, but Thursday, if any of you are on the cusp of Capricorn, subscribe. Thursday is Capricorn. I'm going deep into Capricorn, singles, couples, money. How do Aries to Pisces see Capricorn, and I think I'm even doing a 3-month projection with money and love. Okay, if I got time, we'll see. And then after Capricorn will be Aquarius, then Pisces, then Aries, and so on. All right. And then I do have wild card nights, and that's when I can show up anytime, any day, and that's to see what's in the energy, and that's just spontaneous. Let's see what tarot has to say. You know, and I don't know when those are because they're called a wild card for a reason. You want to subscribe, join the tribe, and you'll get notified for such things. Okay. All right, Sagittarius. Hello, Sadie. Sagittarius in the house. Yes. Okay. All right, let's do it. Let's do it, baby. Ooh, Sagittarius. Current energy. The 10 of Swords. All right. So let's take a second and let's really talk about this 10 of Swords because this is a heavy energy. Okay. There is definitely a heavy emotional tone to this card. The 10 of Swords, yeah. Now, here's what is this is what the card is telling me. It's a card of feeling hurt. It's a card of feeling betrayed, a card of feeling backstabbed, a card of feeling let down. It's like somebody you definitely cared for, you feel like definitely didn't look out for you, didn't care about your feelings in the end. You may felt that they didn't really care how you felt or how they treated you in the end. Some of you may feel very wrong about how somebody treated you, whether it was in the end or all throughout the relationship. No. Okay. And some of you could be still trying to are still dealing with the fact that something did come to, it looks like a painful ending. Okay. But this is the Ten of Swords, Sagittarius. So if this is something that happened recently or a while ago, it is at a 10. So this cycle of this Ten of Swords energy is closing out. All right. The worst is over. Okay, regarding the situation, the worst is over. So, all right. Let me pull another card to see the Ten of Swords. What's the next for you dealing in the current situation here? Energy. The Devil. Look at that. Wow, things just really got more intense here. You know, I'm going to say the Sagittarius. If somebody was obsessed, if Sagittarius, if you were obsessed with someone, or I feel like that's coming to your end. I think your obsession is ending. If there was like, if somebody triggered you, if there was a toxic connection, codependent connection, emotional codependent, financial codependent, finally somebody got the memo that it's done. I don't think there's maybe some of you finally accepted or are in the process of accepting that something is finally done. Okay. And then some of you could be like, I'm not given to this person sexually anymore. I don't care. I don't care how good looking we are. I don't care. I'm not doing it anymore. Okay. So let's find out. How is this person feelings for you, Sagittarius? Ooh. Ouch. 5 of Swords. Well, yeah, definitely somebody is feeling tension here. Bitter, bitter, resentful, bitter. Tension, discord. Like somebody needed to win at all cost. Oh, I gotta prove Sagittarius. I gotta show down. I gotta show down Sagittarius. Like they can't win. I'm not gonna allow Sagittarius to get the last win in. Somebody, yeah. This is who did the Ten of Swords right here. No, I'm not gonna let Sagittarius get away with this or that. Even if you didn't do anything, you know what I mean? This is this person's mental thoughts. This person, I need to win. I need to look good. I don't care if I F over Sagittarius. It's about me, my ego. I need to look good. Screw Sagittarius. Whether they had a reason or not, this is how I feel they are thinking. All right. What's your advice here, Sagittarius? Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Let this be okay with you. Let this be okay. This energy. If this person, if there's ghosting, if you feel abandoned, maybe you were putting yourself out in the cold. Maybe they put you out in the cold. Whatever. If you're feeling out in the cold, let that be okay with you. This is, you got five of swords, 10 of swords, 5 of pentacles. And for some of you, you know that this connection was toxic or it was not healthy in some way, shape, or form. Maybe this person was a liar, a cheater, yeah, deceptive in many ways. So somebody could put you out in the cold, but you don't have to play the victim of it. You know what I mean? I feel like this 10 of swords, I feel like some of you are at the end of the cycle. Some of you guys took it hard. Some of you are still processing it. But let this be okay. All right? Don't need to fix this energy. Don't need to fix anything here. You don't need to fix them. You don't need to fix the connection. This is not your job. Nobody pays you enough for you to be their therapist or you to fix anybody. You focus on you. You need to take care of you, number one. Whatever that means for you. Taking care of yourself emotionally, financially, spiritually. Some of you may be more inclined to lean on spirituality, and that's totally fine. That's what it's for. Especially with this devil energy. People don't realize when the devil shows up, that's when people tend to lean more towards spirituality, not away from it. Okay? All right. So this is your advice. To not fight this energy, not to resist it, not try to heal it, not try to fix it. Just let it be okay here. Because when you resist something, it will only persist for you. So by accepting it, the sooner this situation will change for you. If you feel like you're in this 5 of Pentacles energy, left out in the cold, alone, deserted, abandoned, accepting it, not that it's okay that this is, but accepting what is. The sooner you is accepting, it will change for you. Okay? The healing and all that. So what is this person's future action towards you, Sagittarius? Let's find out. The King of Pentacles. What in the carnation is this saying? What is this saying? The King of Pentacles. What does that mean? Their future action is the King of Pentacles. What? How? Let's clarify this. Get the hell out of here. All right, so like I said, Sagittarius, your job is not to fix it, not to resolve it. You just focus on you right now, whatever that means for you to do, okay? But this person's future actions, it may come back to ground the situation, to stable the connection. And look at, and it's clarified with the Ace of Pentacles. This person may offer something tangible to you. All right. For some of you, maybe that is money. Maybe if they owe you money, maybe they're offering money. Maybe they're offering some kind of effort. They're offering you something tangible, effort, something stable. Now that's going to vary. Could be answers. Could be closure. Or it could be they want to reconnect. Okay. All right. So that's what's going on in this energy. All right. Let me know in the comments what's playing out for a Sagittarius. And if this is not your story, okay. I'm sorry. I'll catch you in the next one then. All right. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. We have Capricorn, Aquarius, strong Capricorn energy, Gemini, all Earth is here. Strong Capricorn, but it could be any sign. Okay. All right, let's go now to Capricorn. Speaking of the devil. All right, let's go to Capricorn. Capricorn's major arcana is the devil. All right. Capricorn. Diablo. There we go. Capricorn. Okay. All right, Capricorn, let's get into your reading. That Aquarius, Pisces, and in that order. Okay. Capricorn, what's going on with your situation? What's popping? What's popping? Where is this headed? All right. We have the Star. Capricorn, things may have been a little bit distant. People feeling a little bit distant. All right. Some of you may be in the phase of healing. Maybe you're acting distant with others right now. That could be true. Some of you are in a healing phase, purposely trying to be distant, spending time alone. All right. All right, let's see. The person on your mind, how do they feel about you at this time? The Seven of Pentacles. So it looks like this person is right now taking a pause to to look at things. If this is new, is this something worth investing into? This is somebody you know. Where is this going? Am I seeing the results? Should I continue investing into this? All right, they're doing a little inventory here about the connection. All right, let's find out what's your advice. The Ten of Wands. All right, your advice is, this is connections about two people, mainly, all right? So I'm talking about a standard connection that involves two people, all right? If you've got more in your party, then apply it how it works. This is saying you are not the one supposed to carry this connection. You are not the one that's supposed to do everything and carry the weight for the other person. You need to put the sticks down, delegate some over to them, hand over some, hand over half of it, and say, help me carry this. If you want to be in this connection, I'm not doing this alone. It takes two. Pick up your end and let's carry them together. I'm not doing all this alone. It's time you put your foot down and help make the person step up to this. This is not your job to do all the work in a connection or carry all the weight or all the heavy responsibility and stuff does not fall on your shoulders, whether you're male or female. Okay, that's your advice. And their future actions towards you, Capricorn, is, and by the way, happy birthday. is we had the Emperor in reverse. I'm going to give you the outcome in both ways, whether it's Emperor in reverse or Emperor upright. So if it's Emperor upright, they're going to step up and they're going to help you carry this connection. They're not going to let you carry alone. If it's an Emperor in reverse, this person is going to become, it's all about them trying to be too controlling. It's all about what they want, not about what's good for the connection. It's suddenly all about them and not about the connection. That's when you're dealing with the Emperor in reverse. What you want is the Emperor upright. And the Emperor upright is going to see you're carrying all that. Let me come and help you. They're going to boss up if they're in the right side. If they're in their shadow, they don't care. It's all about them. All right. And when this person's like this, it's not really healthy. You want them upright. All right. If they won't help you, I would drop all of it. I would drop all of it. Say, and not do anything until they come around. Either you come around or I'm dropping it all, literally and figuratively. Okay. Yeah, so it depends which Emperor you get, Capricorn, and I hate to put it that way. You can have the reverse or the upright Emperor. It's for you to determine who you got. Does the Emperor in reverse deserve you? That's for you to decide. All right. And they're sitting here analyzing you while you're carrying all the work. Isn't that lovely? They're acting high and mighty, but you're doing all the work. All right. This is insight to a situation. All right, we have Aries, Taurus, Sagittarius, Aquarius, but it could be any sign. Okay. Now let's go to Aquarius. All right. Hi, Aquarius. How you doing? How you doing? All right. Aquarius, here we are. We have arrived. All right, Aquarius. Let's find out what's going on here. Let's get you your awesome reading so you can get some foresight, insight to a situation. And remember, these messages aren't random. These are very timely messages. So if you are here, you're meant to be here. It's that simple. Okay? All right. Aquarius. 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. Holy moly. Wow-wee. Some of you are feeling right now very content, feeling blessed, feeling happy, joyful. If not so much happy, then you're feeling at peace. You're feeling at ease. So things are okay for you. Things are, shoot, for some of you, they're really good. Hanging out with family, or you're hanging out with yourself, or hanging out with somebody you care about. Things are looking on the up and up. Okay? So the person you came here about, how do they feel about you? The Magician energy. Okay? They feel very confident about this connection with you. They sure do. What's your advice? The Chariot. Some of you guys maybe got a new car in the energy. You got a new car in the energy, right? If you just recently got a new car, about to purchase one, write in the comments. I'll put a car emoji there. All right. So your advice, Aquarius, is to, to get in the driver's seat. Get in the driver's seat and control the situation. Don't just be a passenger. Tell them where you want this connection to go. What would you like? What would you like from them? Express yourself. And by expressing yourself, this will be moving this forward, integrating. You're not invalidating the negative. You're learning from, the lessons. You're learning the lessons. You're learning from the negative situations, whether with this person or from your past previous. And you're now learning, you learned the lessons, and now you're integrating them with this new connection. And that's why things are going so swimmingly for you. All right. So you're expressing what you're wanting, what you like, what you hope here, taking back your control, not just giving it to the universe and just crossing your fingers. Well, hopefully we'll get it right. Mm-mm. You gotta tell them where you want to go, how you want to go. Okay, you gotta be the GPS here. Not all the time, but express to them right now what is it you want, how you feel, etc. What's their future action towards you? The world right round like a record, baby. All right. Let's find out what this road means. Oh, wow. Wow. All right. I'm going to respect the energy. All right. So, listen. Their future action is ending a cycle. All right. Ending a cycle. This can definitely, it's ending a cycle. Yeah. Sometimes things happen like that. Ending a cycle. It could be starting a new cycle. All right. We end an old cycle so we can start a new, better cycle. All right. Doesn't mean an ending between you guys. But if you do end, it's only to begin something better, start a better cycle. And some of you, maybe you guys are not on the same page like you thought. And then you have somebody new coming in. Maybe this magician hasn't arrived yet. All right, Aquarius, that went unexpectedly, right? All right, we have Scorpio energy, Capricorn, Cancer, Gemini, Virgo, and Pisces, but it could be any sign. It definitely can be any sign. Yeah. Definitely. So the recap is, Aquarius, you're in a very good energy right now with the Ten of Cups. You're at ease, you're feeling peaceful, joyful, happy. You have somebody that feels very confident about being with you. The Chariot is express where you want to go in the connection, express what you're expecting, what you're wanting. And then we go to the World. Okay, a cycle is closing out. A door, chapter is closing in this connection. And then the Death card is emphasizing that this is a cycle closing out. And for some of you, it's done. And for others of you, this is going to close, as a chapter's closing, so a new chapter can start, which is going to be stronger and a better chapter. Okay, of the same story. All right. All right. That was your little recap. Now let's go to Pisces. Yay. Okay, Pisces. Last but never least. All right, Pisces. Let's see what you got going on here. Pisces. All right, little fishes. Okay, fishing with the fishes. All right. And then I'll do a collective. All right, I'll do a collective. So maybe if your sign didn't resonate, then I'll do a collective. Maybe it'll resonate then. And if it didn't resonate at all, then I'm sorry, and I'll catch you in the next round. But I do hope you come back next time. All right. All right, let's go. Pisces. Yeah, because I had a lot of fun. This was very fun reading. But, yeah. It was deep, though. It was definitely deep. There's a lot of, like, you know, unresolved emotion for a lot of the signs. It was like a heavy emotional tone to this reading. But you know what? But we have to talk about it. We talk about it, we get it out, and then the energy passes, you know? And that's how it happens. We get that energy out, and then let it just drift off. All right. And then, you know, it's like the full moon passing. I think this is the residual of the moon. And it's, as the moon is drifting, so is this energy drifting right along with it. Pisces, current situation. The High Priestess, how appropriate. Your major arcana, one of them, coming out. The High Priestess. So a lot of you guys are staying quiet right now, okay? A lot of you are just staying quiet, really not sharing much with much people. A lot of you are like, mum's the word. You're just, not that you don't have emotions at this time, not that you're being a loner, but some of you are just not really expressing your emotions of late, okay? Not really talking about it, not really expressing it, just kind of keeping quiet about it. All right. Like, your emotions are your business, and when you want to share them, you'll share them. Other than that, stop asking me. Right? All right. So Pisces, the person, how do they feel about you? How do they feel about my sweet Pisces? The 301. Somebody could be waiting. Somebody's waiting. All right? There's somebody out there waiting. It could be a fire sign. All right? 3 months. 3 months could be significant. 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 years. Okay, 3 days, 3 weeks. Maybe number 3 could be significant with this person. We have number 2. They could have B or J in their initial. Maybe they're a CJ, a JR, a JJ. They have a B or a J in somewhere in their name or initial or something like that. And number 3 could be significant, or number 2 could be significant with this person. Okay. Maybe their birthday is like on the 3rd, or on the 2nd, on the 20th, on the 30th. All right. All right. Anywho. So let's find out what your advice is, Pisces, okay? And it says the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. So if there was like any emotional distance, any ghosting, any blocking, it looks like your advice here is to reconnect, or make amends, or just is it compromise, or what, or reconcile? It's not. It definitely, it's the opposite of ghosting. Okay. But it's not saying somebody's waiting. Could be you've been keeping quiet for somebody. Somebody's been waiting. Now this could be a past person and somebody current, or somebody new. Maybe you guys talked briefly, you met each other, and they're waiting for you to ask them out, or I don't know, or something. All right. So it's saying don't ghost this person, don't ignore this person, don't abandon this connection. All right. If you've been, time to stop. All right. I guess they're in favor of this person that's waiting on you. I don't know what that's about. Let's see this person's future action towards you. But let me tell you something, Pisces. If you are in a situation, the 3 of Wands can also say that this is somebody who wants to expand and grow with you. Okay? This is somebody who wants to expand and grow with you. This is somebody who is looking at the big picture and wants you in there. Okay? So what is this person's future actions? And then there is somebody that is waiting on you. Okay? So whatever story applies, take it. All right, 9 of Wands in reverse is their next action. So this is telling me that if this person's been waiting, I feel like they're done. They're giving up. Okay, I don't feel like this person's waiting anymore. If they put themselves on the code or you put them on the code, I feel like this person doesn't need rescuing anymore. They're done waiting. And then if this is somebody that wants to expand and grow with you, or things are on a good terms, then this person that you are that wants to expand and grow with you, wants to feel closer with you. Okay, wants to get even closer here. They're dropping their guard. They're dropping their guard. Okay, they're letting their defensive guard down. Okay, so I gave you two possible storylines. So there's one person could be letting their guard down, and then there's another person that's just giving up. It's been too long, too, or yeah, this person has like just been impatient. They're tired of waiting. Yeah, because this energy would, if this card was upright, this would say waiting, waiting, waiting. And when we come to this point, no, no, honey, I'm not waiting anymore. I'm done. I give up. I'm done. I threw in the towel. They surrender. Yeah. But the other aspect too is by them throwing in the towel, they also lowered their guard too, because they're not expecting you back, so they're not going to be defensive if you do decide to go back. So just a little FYI in there, okay, if you do want to connect with that person. All right, so we have Sagittarius, Taurus, Aries, Pisces, but of course it could be any sign. All right. All right, let's go to the collective and then we'll call it a night. All right. So maybe this will resonate with some of you more so than your sun sign. And you can always check out your moon. That's where your emotions are, or your Venus sign, and that's where your love readings tend to pop up for some. All right. What is this called? Collective? Okay, collective it is. Okay. All right, let's do this real quick, right? All right. Let's just get right into it. All right, collective, first card out. Current energy, the Hierophant and Reboss. So right now the energy is staying. Some of you right now don't know what you're really wanting at this time. Some of you don't know if you want a relationship or what you're wanting. Some of you maybe are even exploring new options or new kind of systems or structures or new connections. But I basically feel some of you, or some of you could be in something unorthodox, meaning this is not the conventional relationship you're in. Maybe some of you are in a situationship, not a relationship, but a situationship. Okay. And then let's find out what is their actions, their feelings for you. Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay. So Seven of Swords in reverse, a person that you could be in a situationship with could be coming clean about could be coming clean, could be start telling you confessing some stuff to you. Or this could be a person that just wants to start a new chapter. Like, listen, maybe before this I wasn't really into it, but now suddenly, I don't know, I'm turning a new leaf, and I would like to start fresh. I would like to start a new chapter with you. Like, so somebody wants to turn a leaf with you. Okay, they want to confess, come clean, apologize for their wrongdoings if there were any, or they're just now taking it more seriously. Okay, like no more bullshitting you. Let's let me just let's start a new chapter. Okay, so then your advice here is what? The Emperor in reverse. So your advice is to you know, be mindful. Be mindful if you are trying, if you're coming off too controlling, or too stubborn, too obstinate. Like it's like don't like you could be coming off here. It's no, I want it all this way, or I'm not doing any of that. Okay, it's like you needing everything to be your way or nothing. It's all or nothing with you, or if it's like controlling possessive energy. I own you. We're doing it this way. You know, this sounds like a um a totalitarian government, not like what is it? Not a democratic one for sure. This is very domineering, very I say what goes. Not we, I. There's a lot of I in this situation. Okay. All right. And what is this person's future actions then? This is telling you not to act too controlling, too possessive, or be one way only. All right, so what is their future action towards you? It's the Four of Cups in reverse. So I like this energy though. Look at all reversals up here. So the Four of Cups in reverse is saying this person is not playing anymore. A collective um hurt my feelings. So they're sulking, they're upset, or I feel bored, or I don't feel like I'm really, you know, included in this. This person is not playing the pity party here. And they're like, so either things work out or they're moving on. But they're not going to sit here and stew over things and pout or, you know, bitch or whatever. If things don't work out, um, they're just moving on. If things work out, cool. If they don't, adios. All right. So that's where that at. So they're asking you, let's turn a new chapter. Let's do this right. And if you're not budging, then they're waving their hand and walking away. Okay. And the signs we have here is Cancer, Aquarius, Taurus, Aries, but it could be any sign. All right, you guys. And that's your all 12 signs. All right. Thank you so much for being here, man. This was a very informative reading for sure. So that's what I have for you tonight. Remember, tarot is guidance. You always have free will. Take what resonates, leave the rest, and I'll see you in the next reading. Forgiveness. Forgive yourselves, forgive each other. Remember, we rise together. And until next time, peace and love, peace and love. All right. Good night.